wait. Can y'all see it? Waterfall, wait. Okay, waterfall, wait.
Hello, my name is Booker, and this is day 49 of Gooning to Haylee Skye until I got a girlfriend. And great news! I moved back to my mom's crib, and I'm very happy to be back. It felt like I was on vacation for 6 months, but it was a nightmare. And the reason why I jumped the gun to move back, shortly after my mom and I hugged it out, is because I couldn't stand where I was living and what kind of household I was in. For everything you all know me about, I lived with my dad ever since I started this journey, and there were so many flaws within the time span of living there. Granted, I am very thankful my dad took me in when shit was going down, but goddamn, I felt restricted and unsafe living there. And now that I moved out, I can feel freely to speak upon this without the worry of being heard. So my dad lives in a dangerous neighborhood, but the house is nice. Therefore, the cost of living there is cheap, because he lives a block away from the hood, where a lot of gunshots can be heard at night. It's seriously life or death taking a walk around the neighborhood alone. So a few weeks ago, a gang of people pulled up to my dad's driveway and took a good look at my car. That shit's scary. And the reason why he chose to live in this area because he's a fucking cheapskate. And his girlfriend is pro BLM and thinks they won't do any harm. She ignores the news and the break-in robbery reports that's a few houses down from us. She really thinks she'll pass the vibe test with people whose intentions are to break in the house and steal shit. And so she didn't care that my car is at risk of being stolen, nor those group of people coming back to do something. She gave zero fucks. So that's my first concern living there, was safety. My other complaint is the household. So my dad's girlfriend was trying to rob me out of my money ever since I moved in. My dad's dumbass told her how much I make, which gave her the idea to make a lot of money out of me. And thankfully my dad didn't go with it, but rather refusing her to make that decision because she doesn't own the house. Nor am I related to her. So one day when I went out to eat with them, she all of a sudden told me to pay a monthly rent, and she claims that my dad agreed with her on it. I looked at my dad and he didn't say a word. And then later that day, my dad approached me and whispered and told me he didn't know what that was about. And so I'm like, you didn't make that decision then. So you're telling me she just pulled that out of her ass to make an easy 1,000 out of me? It's very fucking pathetic. Very scummy. And my dad and his girlfriend are too fucking scared to come to my face and tell me what's needed. They bitch and complain about me to each other. Oh shoot. Yo?
Oh, you're recording right now?
Yeah, I'm talking about how gay my dad was.
Yeah, just call me back. Alright, bye.
Alright, yep, see you in 10 minutes. Chase. Alright, anyways, what was I? Oh yeah, that's right. They'll bitch and complain about me to each other. And so the girlfriend will come up to me and say, your father thinks this. Or my dad will come up to me and say, my girlfriend thinks that you shared this or that. Like, be straight fucking forward. They're making it awkward as shit. And my worst complaint living there was when I needed to record my rants. So my dad's house is very fucking quiet. And pretty much every day is like a library in there. I come home, my dad is napping on the couch. The girlfriend's also napping all day every day because she works third shift, so I can never make many noises in the house. They'll easily hear me and wake up from it, especially walking up or down the steps. And they go to bed at 9 p.m. every day as fucking old people. And when they go to bed at 9 p.m., I can't even talk, eat, shower, play on my PC because they can hear my keyboards being pressed. So I have no choice but to go to bed too, because the house is so quiet and poorly insulated that you can hear the slightest tapping sounds, like this. If you heard that, hopefully the mic picked it up. But it's fucking depressing. And so I just full send and rant in the middle of the day, or when they're not home. And I come to terms to realize that I don't give a shit if they can hear me or not. I know they heard me and all the fucked up things I've said. Matter of fact, they even confirmed that they can hear me. The house is so fucking quiet and pitch silent. It was driving me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. It's sad. I can't use the microwave without waking them up. I was basically suffering. So one time within my first week of moving in, everything was chill and I got my PC all set up. And this was before the identity of Booker was created. So I was playing with my group of friends at the time that knew me as Artemis, and we decided to get on the game at 9 p.m. on a Saturday night, which I didn't know it was my dad and his girlfriend's bedtime. And so as me and my friends got on the game and cracked jokes, laughed, being slightly autistic, having a good time playing Fortnite, and out of nowhere my dad banged on my door and started yelling at me. And it was fucking embarrassing that my friends heard that. My dad was like, I can hear you and you're being so fucking loud. He can even hear my friends on the mic. And I told him, I'm not even screaming. I'm just using my normal indoor voice. The fuck? I've tried whispering a few times at 9 p.m. and they can still hear me. It's so fucking bad. And I've been trying my best not to lash out and rant about this while living there. I'm just so glad I put up with it and now I'm out of there. It was hell. I was being monitored when I shower. They cook food and it's enough for my dad, his girlfriend and kid. And the girlfriend claims I should pay for eating what she cooks, which I don't eat jack shit from her. My dad would buy donuts for us. And for some goddamn reason the kid will get mad when I eat a donut. But the kid doesn't speak with his chest. The kid naturally whispers and doesn't know how to talk loudly. Like my dad and his girlfriend girlfriend is raising this kid that I wouldn't consider as my brother a pussy. It makes me glad I grew up without my dad in my life, cause goddamn I would have turned out a bitch like him. I'm gonna disrespect my dad right now. He's too fucking scared to speak his mind and can't process without his girlfriend deciding for him. Such beta cuck energy. You can't speak your mind to your girlfriend. Like, who's the man of the household? And I know damn well the girlfriend is thrilled that I moved out, and I'm very fucking glad I'm finally out of there. So that's my insight of what I've been dealing with in my life besides work, and mingling with my future wife.
Been trying to feel the vibe, it's alright. Girl, you're my type. Put your lap.
And today's features are going to a good amount of you all for recognizing my Australian fucking kangaroo bloody accent, if you can call it that from last video. As an Australian, I have to say that your accent isn't horrible. You could pass as Aussie. Hey, that's what I like to hear. Thanks, mate. If it's slightly convincing that I'm considering to be bloody Australian, I'm changing races. If anyone is offended and objects this claim, then I would not proceed to throw hands with crocodiles and human-sized wasps. Everything is out there to get you, I bet, Huddy Real. How did Australian Bookie Cookie happen? I mean, it just naturally happened, I guess, mate. I had a sparring match with a kangaroo while putting a python in a chokehold and arm wrestling Saxon Hale. Then a special radioactive huntsman spider bit me, and I became Australian that day. I know, right? What kind of special power is that? And how the fuck did I end up in that scenario? But I mean, that there is an average day in Australia. Someone can vouch for me. Australians represent. Now, I was having a deep conversation with Haylee Skye one night, and we got to a point where I mentioned how I was born with a British accent, but ditched it when I was a kid. I could barely pull it off if I try though. And so she suggests I should use the accent for the next video. And it turns out I'm sounding more Australian than British. And that's the birth of Aussie Booker. Alert Golden here says, yo, I'm thinking about asking out this baddie at my school, but I don't think I have a chance. We talk, but I feel like I will get friend zoned. So you got any advice? With parentheses, I'm desperate. You're desperate, you say? Don't show her that. Be calm and collective. Ease your way in. And how, you might ask? Well, here's the hard cold goddamn truth. In this day and age, you can put in your effort and show you're interested in all that. You can compete and try to win her over, but no matter what you do, you can't compete with the guy she currently set her eyes on. Unless the heat of the moment takes over and works out in your favor. I really don't know. It depends on the scenario and how often you both talk. Does she talk to you about personal stuff, classes, sports, drugs, Fortnite, skinwalkers, fucking porn, any signs of interest where she's elaborating with you? I say regardless, let time build upon the relationship and see how it goes. Maybe she'll reveal some things to you. I sadly cannot give you really strong advice, but things to look for. I'm no expert, but I hate mind games and analyzing people's words. In the end of the day, have confidence and of course, stay true to yourself. Don't act nervous or self-conscious around her, or just straight up approach her and tell her your Fortnite crown wins. Maybe she'll stay or run away, depending how much you have. Oh, and jot this note down. And the dudes who are watching, if you want a secret to rizzing up someone, you have to at least be 6 foot, and it'll guarantee be a 99% chance to rizz her up. Oh, and a big penis. Anyways, I'm very happy I'm living back with my mom, who I can easily resonate with. I'm just gonna continue living with her till I eventually buy my own place. They're just too fucking expensive. And also, I changed my YouTube profile picture. This is a new chapter in my life, even though it's going backwards. Going back to where it all started. But still, time for a change. Same setup, different location. Same person, different feelings. The only thing that hasn't changed is my preference for blondes and gooning to Haylee Skye. Thank you for hearing my rant, and hopefully day 50 becomes something great. I'll see you guys then. I love you all.